Welcome back and thanks for watching my channel, Elegantly EDC. In this video, I want to share with you my favorite travel backpack. This is not a sponsored product review, by the way. I've actually used this backpack extensively over the past couple of years, as evidenced by signs of wear and tear and maybe even a couple stains. But either by planes, trains, or automobiles, most people I know love to travel. And I've been fortunate enough to visit a large swath of the United States, as well as some truly beautiful places across the pond in Europe. And I hope to do a great deal more traveling as life circumstances allow. True adventurers know the value of investing in a good travel bag. And if you're anything like me, you would rather not have to check bags. And that leads me to this. A truly elegant piece of kit, extremely durable, and for around $150. The Osprey Porter 30-liter travel backpack. And just a quick note. Osprey makes bags just like this, but in the 30, 46, and 65-liter size. I'm a bit of a militant minimalist when it comes to packing, so the 30-liter bag works great for me. And it easily fits in the overhead compartment even on small regional flights. So, this bag is several years old, and it's still going strong, but I want to mention that the newest version of these bags have additional ventilation webbing on the back and a TSID luggage registration tag. The Osprey Porter travel backpack looks a little bit like a straitjacket, but Osprey actually calls this wing jackets, and it may be one of this bag's most useful features, but a bit more on that later. Let's start with the back of the backpack. Like I've said, I've had this bag for several years, and the latest models actually have a little bit more ventilation on the back panel than mine does. The shoulder straps and waist strap quickly store away in dedicated compartments. And the exterior includes both a heavy-duty top and side handle to make carrying this bag super easy. Most of the time. I'll wear this bag on my back until I reach the gate, then stow the straps and belt before carrying it on like a duffel. The bag is made out of several highly durable nylon materials and uses large heavy-duty pull zippers, and all the fasteners and strap adjustments are made out of heavy ABS plastic. Additionally, you'll find heavy-duty double-stitch seams in all the points where stitching is used. Moving inside, you'll find a main compartment with a webbed and discreet zipped side pocket. On the lid, or the flap, you'll find two additional zippered compartments. The first contains numerous small pockets for loose items, and a second small hidden compartment on the side of the bag, big enough for an iPad or tablet, whichever you prefer, and the significance of which I'll explain when we get to the compression straps. On the back of the bag, you'll find a compartment ideal for a laptop or other large, relatively flat items. There's also a smaller, vented pocket here as well. On the top of the bag, you'll find a small zippered compartment right here. And this is ideal for carry-on items that need to come in and out of your bag at security checkpoints. This pocket does reside within the space reserved for the main compartment, so you'll need to keep that in mind if you plan on using every available inch when packing. Alright, now it's time to talk about my favorite part of this bag, and that's the compression straps or these sidewalls. Once you've packed your bag, you can actually use these to safely compress all of your belongings. And unlike so many travel bags that use simple nylon straps to help with compression, the Osprey utilizes the bag's entire structure. This applies pressure evenly, and I think most importantly, secures all of the compartments. For instance, that outside compartment on the lid that I mentioned earlier completely disappears when these straps are fastened. No bag that I'm aware of is entirely pickpocket-proof. But this one is about as close as it gets, providing a little peace of mind when riding target-rich public transportation, especially to and from airports. I love Paris, but that RERB line is something else. Okay, so the big question, can you actually go a week or more out of this bag? And the answer is yes, and here's a super quick demonstration. Again, if at all possible, I personally prefer to keep everything in my carry-on bag. That way both my bag and I arrive at the same place, at the same time, and in one piece. I recently attended a family wedding on the other side of the country, and this is exactly what I took and how I packed this bag. And I know that this doesn't look big enough for a week's worth of clothes, but that's why I usually pack a travel-size laundry detergent with me. I don't need a new shirt each day. I'll give them a quick wash. I'll give my jeans a quick wash in the hotel laundry or sink if I have to. And this just cuts down what I need to pack. So the only items that get a new pair each day are my socks and undergarments, which you don't need to see, and they will be in this pocket. All right. Next, I've got my hair and makeup bag. And yes, this bag is huge, but it's a wedding, and I'm not leaving that up to chance. Ladies, you get it. Followed by my rehearsal dinner dress over here, which I'll probably leave the hanger off for this one. Gotta fold that pant leg back in. It's not really a dress, it's a pantsuit, but who cares? And then next, my bridesmaid's dress. And then finally, my heels for the ceremony. Usually I put these in a shoe bag. I know, don't come at me, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna leave them out so you can actually prove that I put shoes in here. Granted, this was a summer wedding, so I didn't need any bulkier items. I didn't need any jackets. I typically wear this jacket on an airplane, so that's kind of it for the main stuff. And my dress will obviously not come out of this wrinkle-free. I always allow for an extra day, especially for something as important as wedding attire, to get everything properly pressed. So, before we move on, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good zip. Right. Next, toiletries, everyone's favorite part. I've got my shampoo, my conditioner, and hair wash, and whatever in there. So I'll just kind of toss that in this top pocket. And I have another bag for some feminine needs too, just in case. And that'll do it for this pocket, I think. In the first of the lid compartments, I'll usually put things like charging cables, power bank, emergency sewing kit, dress tape, Clorox wipes sometimes, my curling wand for my hair, and some other loose items. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack that now just so you can kind of see how it all fits in. And finally, I've got my laptop for work and my tablet for everything else in the back pocket. Now that it's kind of packed and we're about done, I'm going to go ahead and tighten the compression straps. For super important items like tickets, wallet, passport, anything else like that that's sensitive, these need to go into a separate sling bag that never leaves my person while traveling. And I will go over that EDC bag in a later video. I just thought it was worth mentioning, just in case you were wondering. The Osprey is large enough to fit everything that I really need, but still small enough to easily carry on. In fact, I've never had a single gate agent ask me to check this bag. The shoulder straps, the padded waist belt, all do an excellent job of distributing the bag's weight. It's great for men and women, available in multiple colors and 3 different sizes. And I've read that the 65-liter bag will often need to be checked. I swear to you, I've seen people shove them in the overhead. So, you know, whatever you do. So, whether you're headed out on a weekend trip or a week-long trip, I can say from my first-hand experience that the Osprey makes for a great travel bag for your journey. And I'd love to hear about your travel experiences and maybe even some bad ones. Suggestions in the comments too, anything else like that. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching and safe travels, everyone.